Welcome to Braunhaven. We will be picking up where we left off last week. We left off in the middle of combat. These guys have found the entrance, or so they believe, to the lost mines of Drothumstone, and they have immediately been set on by a small garrison of 15 Duergar that are swarming on them. They are quite irritated that these people would even show up to dare try to enter Drothumstone. But before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. And today we would like to thank Dogmight Games. Dogmight Games makes beautiful wooden tabletop accessories such as custom DM screens, dice trays, dice vaults, dice towers. They have this really cool thing called the Player's Vault that kind of incorporates several of those items. It's got a slot for you to store your mini. It's got a small dice tray slot to hold your pen and a small dice vault. And it has a plexiglass screen that is attached magnetically to the top that can be etched with your choice of a plethora of different character sheets. So you can use a dry erase or wet erase pen, and you can keep notes or track your spell slots or hit points, whatever you want to do. If you are looking to purchase a customized item, will generally take about 6 to 8 weeks to ship to you from the time of purchase. But they have several items that are in stock, so definitely check their in-store inventory. They are all beautiful items, so if you are unsure of how you want to customize it, or you just aren't sure of what the person you're purchasing for would really want, you can go ahead and order from the in-store inventory, and they're all gorgeous too. Those usually ship in 1 to 2 business days. If you would like to purchase, we do have a discount code good for 10% off, and it is good for everything on their site. When you're checking out, just use the discount code FRIEND in all capital letters, and that will get you 10% off. We also have a merch store, which we use to kind of help offset the cost of all of our little subscriptions, such as Roll20. There is map making software and a plethora of different things. So if you want to help us out, we've got hoodies. In fact, we have hoodies of all of the characters from today's game. They are a black hoodie with a black and white charcoal sketch of each character. We've got buttons and we've got t-shirts. We have a fleece blanket that comes in 3 different sizes that has a map of the Glossian Empire from today's game. And we have a beer stein with the Greenwater logo on it that really makes an excellent coffee mug. It's like a crockware type beer stein. So yeah, if you want to help us out, go to the store, get yourself a hoodie and a button, and we appreciate everything you do. News
Does the
on
beer make a good beer stein?
Well, yeah, I mean the beer. I love the beer stein. It's actually one of my favorite coffee mugs. Actually, I do find that because it's crockware, if you put really cold beer in it, or if you sometimes when I want to make a super mixed drink, like a Canadian Club and Seven, putting ice in there, it will, because it's crockware, it will sweat, but it works really good for coffee. Um, News update on Tassadantalis's tantalizing tower. The writing is done. The proofing and editing is, both versions are done, and the files have been sent to the printers for approval. As soon as I get that approval, I can order a proof copy, and the digital will go for sale on the site. It is going to be on sale for $7, and it looks like, not including shipping or tax, it looks like the hardcover book, print on demand, will be like $24, $23.95, somewhere around in there. So I was able to keep the price down. Actually, on the hardcover, I was able to keep it down much more than I expected. So keep an eye out for that. It is coming, and also coming to digital, and it may go up this week. I am doing a custom DM screen set of inserts. So these will be for custom DM screens, 4 inches, that you would purchase from uh, um, uh, Wormwood or Talon and Claw or Um, what was the one I just did? Yeah, any of those custom screens, and they are the full size. They're not the short, because when you buy a custom DM screen, I have yet to see one that is the short version. And what I found, and the reason why I originally started doing these custom DM screen inserts, what I found was that when you get the PDF and you print those out, your printer's not going to have the shorty paper, and your DM screen isn't going to be short. And so you print these out on a full size piece of paper and you put them up, and they are super tiny. You can't read them. I mean, maybe if you're 18 to 25, you can read them, but I'm 50 and I wear glasses. I am both nearsighted and farsighted, so hooray for that. And so I found that they were really hard to read, so I started making my own custom screens so that I could put them into those. I have a Talon and Claw wood DM screen, and they work great. And so I have this DM screen that I'm making. I have been testing out various designs over the last 6 months, and I finally found a design that I really like, and so I am finalizing that, and I'm thinking that'll probably be up for digital sale at the end of this week. And I'm thinking that it'll probably be $5, $6. So, and it will cover. I mean, it's good for, of course, Braunhaven is where it's geared towards. But the reality is that it is good for all of old school essentials. So, yeah, it has more equipment. There's a page on there for equipment lists. It's all going to be alphabetical, and it includes information from all of the books, not just the Advanced Player's Guide or Advanced Fantasy Player's Tome or Referee's Tome. There's stuff from Carcass Crawler 1, 2, and 3 in there, and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that will be going up at the end of this week, or I don't know, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. Depends on how long it's going to take for me to get through. I got some more charts that I need to create, but and placement and all of that. But a lot of it is page layout, which I love to do. No, I don't. I fucking hate it. Adobe InDesign. I hate Adobe InDesign. But here we are. So, where we left off, we were in combat, and we are on Malachi's turn. Where is okay? There's Malachi right there. So Malachi, what would you like to do? Up, your mic's up.
What are these symbols on these guys like this?
So they are Duergar. Duergar can enlarge themselves once per day, and
That's right.
So they, let me find Duergar. Two.
And is this relatively impassable area through here?
No, it was. What did I say it was? 10 feet.
Yeah.
It's 10 feet down, and it's not like a sheer cliff. It is very steep and sloped, but you can traverse it at like half movement rate. So getting down here would cost you 20 feet worth of movement. Yeah, they can enlarge once per day. These guys, I remember I put it down. Yeah, they are only enlarged to the end of this round, and they, while enlarged, they will inflict double melee damage, or double damage in melee.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. So this guy right here, I'm gonna cast choke on him. He needs to save versus spells.
Okay. No. No, he does not.
He's going to take 1d4 damage rounds and suffer a -2 penalty on all his attack rolls. He can't breathe.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage. So how much damage over how many rounds?
You just said a D4.
It's 1 round per level. He's going to go 6 rounds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage for first round.
I'm sorry, 5 rounds.
Well, he will take 3.
Yeah, and he's choking.
All right, let me put a marker on him. I don't know. Yeah, it would be great if they had a marker for somebody choking out.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe that they do. Good one. Yeah, we'll give him the fist. He's getting fisted.
No.
So there is a spell for you. Mordenkainen's invisible fist.
And I'm gonna
Mordenkainen's lubricated invisible fist.
let's see. These are 10-foot squares.
They are.
So 1, 2. Can I use my movement to move right up here?
Yes, you can. And actually, let me just double check this. Oh yeah, this is set to 5-foot squares. You know what though? I can change that. I can fix it. And that.
I'm just gonna have faith that other fucker right up there next to Mavis and Dentry and Jack. I just don't think they're gonna last very. He's gonna be here next round. I don't think he'll see a turn.
Well, it's not the ruler isn't exact, but it's close enough. So I set the ruler to 10 feet rather than 5.
Right. I'm just using the squares.
Yeah. That
for measurement was what I was doing. But yeah, and then that'll wrap up Malachi's turn.
All right. So Dentry, what would Dentry like to do? You're all the way out back here. Oh, you've got a guy. You've got a guy right in front of you
I sure do.
who is enlarged.
Oh, he's enlarged too, huh?
Yeah, you probably want to do something about him. He's wounded too.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just so unfortunate that, I just happen to have this large target in front of me that is wounded. Whatever will I do about that? I know what I'll do about
I'll stab him.
I'm gonna slash it. So he gonna have to fear this.
Oh.
He gonna have to not fear this 4 plus 5.
That is terribly
9.
disappointing.
I mean, he's so big. I think what I was doing was aiming where he would have been when he was smaller, and like the proportions have changed, and I just got confused.
Yes. These guys. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I made a. So these guys are. Okay, that's better. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't think you guys killed 2 of them. I missed one. Huh. Okay. I thought there were 15 of them, but alright. That's fine.
We killed 1, I know.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm not going to quibble about 1. I mean, if you want, I can put another one on the map, but...
It don't matter to me as long as we get 15 worth of experience. Unless we lose, and then I'm going to cry about it.
Yeah, I can arrange that. There we go. Okay, so
I mean, no one else objects, right? I mean, I think these things can't be loaded with hit points.
these are upscaled standard Duergar, so.
Well, that's really helpful.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, a regular Duergar has 4 hit points, but these guys have about 10.
Oh yeah, so
You know.
I should choke that dude out. He won't make the 5 rounds.
So Dentry missed. Dentry going to stay where he's at?
Yeah, he's engaged, so that should give everybody else at least a little bit of help.
Yeah, if he attacks anybody else, they are going to be. He will be at -2. Borman, what are you doing?
We get to drink a potion as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll let you drink a potion as a bonus action.
All right then. Borman will free action, I guess, or bonus, whatever. He's drinking a potion of speed.
Okay. So
Meth man.
Yes.
And then and he's going to he's gonna step forward right here and swing at that motherfucker.
Okay, so you get to make 2 attacks because of the potion speed. Your movement is also doubled.
Yep.
Ooh.
So that's 16 to hit. I've got a Thaco of
That does hit.
17.
Yeah,
So that hits AC 1.
That hits.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so he's going to take him a D8 plus 2. So this will be plus 2. He takes 7 points of damage.
And he goes down.
All right. So he falls down, and he's got like frostbrand just there in his chest, I guess. That's Borman. Can I just take a step here and then slide down and start hacking?
You could, yes.
Then that's what I'm going to do. Maybe count this as a charging attack.
Now that's a good question. Let's see here.
Yeah, I've always worried about that. It's like, so if it's difficult going up, does that mean it's better going down?
Well, it doesn't.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't really say. Although I would. It doesn't really say. How
about I roll a dex score check and that give you information on how well I slid down the thing?
That sounds correct. Hold on a second. Here we go. Charging. So you have to move at least 20 feet. So that would count because this is, well, it's not difficult terrain going down. It's difficult terrain going up. So that's only 10 feet.
Okay.
So you
wouldn't,
you wouldn't be able to charge.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I'll just hit him with I'll roll.
Eek.
I missed.
Yes, you slide down, and this guy's grabbing his throat, and he bends over trying to get breath just as you swing, and he goes right underneath your swing of your sword.
It's okay. I'm in melee combat.
Yes, you are.
This way to the destruction, dear friends.
Mavis, what would you like to do?
I'll go that way to the destruction. I can.
Okay.
So.
Whack the poor bastard that's getting choked.
Yeah. Everybody's running on his ass. Pretty funny.
9. There's no way I hit. Crap.
Yeah, no, you hit AC 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mavis swings and misses. Again, he's kind of moving around erratically. He can't breathe. So let's see. Is choke in the necromancer?
Yes, it's necromancer spell, 2nd level.
Take a look.
Page 12. Necromancer's Guide to Life and Lovingness.
Let's see. Choke. Paraspectral hands are clasped around his throat. Victim may make a saving. He did not. Automatically suffers 1d4 damage per round. Victim suffers a -2 penalty to attack rolls. Due to their ghostly nature, the choking hands cannot be wrenched away from the victim. However, the spell is negated if the caster is killed or knocked unconscious. That isn't going to happen for him. At least not right now. So he's going to swing on Borman at -2.
Borman's like, drop all your copper.
He
We'll let
rolls
this
a 1.
forget.
So not only now is he choking, he drops to his knees. And he is prone in front of Mavis and Borman. This guy is going to move up here. What's their movement? 20 feet. 10, 20. He's going to move here. They are both going to swing on Mavis. 19.
Almost certainly is, yeah.
More than likely. Yeah, he hits -2.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And the other guy... only hits AC 6, so he misses. So one of them is going to hit you with his battle axe for 8,
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points of damage. Because they are enlarged. I almost said engorged, which, that's a whole other thing. So, enlarged, it does not say it changes their movement. No. 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20, 20, 20.
There's a lot of them.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this round, well, we'll leave it for now. At the end of the round, they will lose their enlargement. Jackson, you are prone.
Why is that prone?
I don't remember. I
Roll
think you
the
rolled a
1.
1. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it would take 5 feet of your movement to stand back up. I am assuming that is something you would like to do.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's easy enough.
And then
I was like, well, I'm just moving around. I've been moved by the god of the world. Put me down, heathen.
Jackson's got like all the movement in the world anyway. I mean, he could like run a lap around the whole encampment and come back to where he is.
Oh my god, I've been watching, we've been going through The Last Kingdom. We're like on season 3 now, or getting towards the end of season 3. And Athelwald, who was the king's nephew, who potentially was the true king of Wessex. He's just a complete prick, and he kind of is a traitor, and then he comes back, but he lies and says that he was only spying on the enemy. Well, King Alfred can't put up with that, so he has him blinded in one eye. And they don't just fucking gouge his eye out. No. They have a hot poker, and they just burn his eye out. And so he's got this burn, and he refuses to wear an eye patch, so he's walking around with this burn hole in his face. It's fucking great. God, I love those types of shows. I'm so excited for the new Spartacus coming out next year. TNA and
pretty metal. That's
yes.
pretty metal.
Yes. Boobies and slaughter.
Okay. I endorse it. I appreciate it. It's amazing. Jackson, being inspired by your tale, will
He's gonna go for the guys.
He's gonna go this way a little bit, and then he's gonna do a nice little slide down this way and go for the big one here.
All right. Do it.
And hopefully not completely with a 3 or a 4.
I don't even know why you would say that.
Motherfucker, you called it.
Yeah.
Well, you need to stop doing that.
You are your own worst enemy, Jackson.
Well, it's what I've been rolling lately. I've been rolling all 3s and 4s.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe you should go to like the casino, because I mean, you could be like, play craps. I'm gonna roll 7, and then you'll do it.
Yeah. You need to do stuff that makes you do checks. Strength check.
It is time to change colors.
Yes. So I have investigated Alberodia, and their 3D dice are way cool. They give you a little leather dice tray, and you can pick like it's not just a color. It's like you went to the dice shop and picked out your own dice. And the only downside is that it doesn't have its own video and voice. But I mean, we can make Skype work. So I don't know. I'm still playing around with it. So it's pretty cool though. Oh, Laura, you are on your broom over this large tower. Well, it's not really a large tower, but
I think what I ought to do is fly by and try and use the throwing dagger on somebody so none of my friends are in the way, like here.
okay.
This guy here.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's try digital dice and see.
The digital dice are not our friends today. So yes, the dagger.
Neither was real
around.
dice.
Yes, the dagger flings around and misses, and
Yeah.
and so that is that.
Get a tree.
Trader dice. So let me go ahead and disengorge these guys. This poor guy, he's got so much crap on him. Well, not only that, but they rolled a 1 on a d4 for their enlarge. I mean, and they only get to do it once per day.
So at least the dice are being consistent with both of us.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Malachi, what would you like to do? Oh, well, first of all, you get to issue some damage for choke because you are concentrating on choke.
Well, let's do that then.
And it does require another 3.
Yeah.
Let me. It does require concentration, right?
Don't think so, but I don't really care.
It does not say that it does.
You have to knock me unconscious or kill me, Big Daddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that, don't you?
Yeah, that's.
Come on, say it. You love it. Necro rules.
Yeah, that's weird. Usually something like that, if you have to knock them unconscious or kill them, that would. But I guess not, because then if you got hit at all, then it would break your concentration. But no, you don't. You're not concentrating on it, so you can do something else. Your spectral hands are still throttling this guy.
Yeah, I'll smile and grin as I've got to do more to affect the battle here. So, God, man, I'm elevated. You know, so I'm just gonna take a little step over here, and I'm gonna shoot this guy with my +1 crossbow.
Okay, and I will give you a +1 for having the high ground.
Love the high ground.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
Yes.
15.
Mm.
And your Thaco 19?
Yes.
Well, that hits. Ouch.
So that will be 7 because nope, the magic doesn't go to hit on the crossbow. It just, I mean, damage it. So yeah, just 6.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that is my ruling. That I think is blanket for Braunhaven, is that crossbows, bows, if they are a plus, it is to hit, but in order to get the plus to damage, you need to have a magic arrow, because that just kind of makes sense.
It's cool, man. It allows me not to risk melee damage and not expend resources.
And ruling it that way, it also solves another problem of stacking. So let's say that you have a +1 short bow, and then you are firing a +1 arrow. Does that mean you would technically get a +2 to hit and damage, or is it only or would it be a +2 to damage? Either way, it's stacking those pluses, and that doesn't feel right to me either. because most of the
Right.
time those kinds of things don't stack. So yeah, +1. So the plus to the weapon is to hit, and the plus
Yeah.
to the arrow or sling bullet or crossbow bolt is to damage. So yeah, okay.
Cool.
You tag him.
Yeah. I will grin, with my 4-tooth grin.
The other ones are dead. Dentry, what would you like to do?
I like to be a part of this fight down here. So Dentry is gonna
And
10-foot squares.
Actually,
Okay.
we'll just put you in a square. So
Okay.
this wouldn't even be a full. You could take a step and slide down for 10 feet, and this would be
So that puts
20
me
feet.
like here.
Yeah, and you could make an
All right.
attack on the guy that's choking out.
He's probably gonna die from the choke next turn anyway.
Yes.
So I feel like that would be a waste of a
Well, we don't
thing.
want to let him get a swing in, though. I mean, these.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, his attacks are at -2 because he's choking, but still.
They hurt.
Yeah, if they
hurt,
do
he
connect,
die.
they're gonna suck.
No, man. This time I'm coming for him.
Oh, you hit. Hell yeah.
Nope. Oh wait, 16? Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hit AC1.
Hell yeah. He dead.
Yes, he is. You.
It didn't matter. I knew the pluses alone were gonna do it. I was like, he dead.
Right.
Yes, you swing your bastard sword and kind of slice open his back, and he is done. Foreman, what would you like to do?
I've got to reinforce Mavis, who seems to be stuck out alone. So I'm going to run up there. I know we're sharing a square, whatever, but
Oh, Jackson's right there next to her.
yeah, but well, I'm
She's
stepping
not
up.
alone is all I'm
Yeah.
trying to say, okay? She's not
Okay,
alone.
all right.
Okay.
That's
I
fine.
count. I'm a
I'm gonna
person.
take a swing with my frostband. I'm gonna swing again just because he's got copper on him. I feel it. I feel the copper. 11 with that goes 17.
It's only 6.
Yep.
So yeah, you swing twice, and I mean it looks fancy, but it's
Yeah.
not fancy.
I'm smiling at him. You got copper. I feel it, boy. I'm gonna get it.
Mavis, what would you like to do?
I'm hurting a little bit. Wait, did somebody just step in front of me? No.
No,
Okay.
next to you. Yeah, one of these squares can technically hold two people.
Okay. I should heal myself so that I don't accidentally die. That seems possible.
Yeah, that's. I swear to God, when I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, that cleric spends more time healing herself than anybody else.
Yeah, I totally relate.
Let me see here.
But if you have the cleric that comes off of the mind flare ship,
That's who I've got. I've got Shadow.
Oh,
the
yeah,
cleric of Shar. So I mean, not
Yeah.
only is she a cleric, but she's evil. Well,
Kinda.
whatever.
yeah. But
Okay, so I got all of my hit points back from last time,
Nice. Okay.
but I burned kind of a higher level spell slot. I can't.
well, that's
really
what
do
they give
anything
them to
else.
you for.
Right.
Yeah, brace for impact.
So okay, so you cast. So one of the things when you're casting, and this is something to bring up, is that because it takes all of your concentration to cast a spell, you cannot move or do anything else. So that was Mavis's turn. The Duergar. Well, this guy's obviously going to move in to attack Dentry. This guy's going to move in to attack Dentry.
You'll regret your life decisions soon enough.
Yeah, even with bad rolls, you guys are doing okay. So these guys, um, this guy is going to he's going to swing on Jackson. Nat 20.
Damn.
Jackson's going to take 8 points of damage. He brings his battle axe down and just it carves into your shoulder. He just like he's chopping wood. The next guy is going
Jackson is not happy about that.
This guy is going to swing on Mavis. And miss. This guy is going to swing on Borman. And potentially miss. Pretty sure that missed. Yes, that missed. And the last guy is going to swing on Dentry. And miss. Man, these guys fucking suck.
Oh, it's not like we're geared to fight or anything.
Right. Do they have any? No, they are. They have no ranged weapons. They are geared for melee combat, and they thought they were going to be fancy pants and sneak up on you invisible, and they failed that because they're dumb. Jackson, now that you are bleeding, what would you like to do?
Which one of them was the one that hit me? The one right next to me?
Yep, that's the one.
He doesn't really. I mean, he has a head, but he doesn't really need his head. That's how Jackson's feeling right now.
Ooh, not. He still has his head, but that is a hit.
All right, whatever. Fine, keep your head for now. For now, I say, but I am still feeling some kind of way. So you're gonna eat some damage here.
Ouch. So, wait, 10 points?
10 points.
Well, you didn't have to cut his head off because you run him through. As
Like I said,
kind of jockeying to pull his axe out, you just lung him with your sword, and he crumples to the ground.
told you Jackson was feeling some kind of way. As for movement, I think Borman's got Mavis covered there, and I feel like Dentry might need a little bit of help over there.
Okay.
A lot of them come in that direction.
Yep.
Unless
Get nuts.
because these guys
Okay,
are down
this
here.
one's
They're probably
on Mavis. This one's on Borman. And this one's on Dentry.
okay.
You can run along the hill line if you want. I mean, right? You've got like 5 million miles of movement.
How does
Yeah,
a charge
you can-
work? Like you said, I have to have like 20 feet of movement,
Correct.
and then I just like basically bull rush the person.
So it says once per combat, once per combat, not per round, but per combat. You can run. The character may charge into melee and attack. The character moves at least 20 feet, 20 yards in the wilderness. Before attacking, there must be a clear run. The character gains a +2 bonus to attacks this round. The character's AC is penalized by 1 for this round. And weapons that may be braced against charging monsters are also effective against charging characters. So essentially the way we do it with individual initiative, they would get what would be called a reaction in 5e to brace a weapon against them. And
Got it.
bracing weapons...
That's like the pole arm and stuff like that.
Correct. And so weapons and armor, it says bracing against ground doubles damage against charging monsters. So they would get basically, they would brace, they would get a free attack on the charging if they had a bracing weapon. He does not have a pole arm or spear. But if they did, they would get a free attack. If they hit, you would take double damage. So
Okay, no worries. I mean, I've already attacked this turn, so there's no point in doing that. But I think what I can do then is prepare a brace for next turn, and kind of just like I'm gonna look like I'm gonna say F this, I'm out.
okay.
And make it look like I'm turning tail to run a little bit. but they don't know I got the speediness of speediness.
That's true. 10, 20. He wouldn't be able. He's only got 20 feet of movement, so he wouldn't be able to get to you. At least not next round. So
My team knows I would never actually turn tail and run, though.
that's true.
I hope. I hope.
Alora, what would you like to do?
How many hit dice are we?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How many hit dice is each character?
So these are 3 hit dice monsters. They count as 4 hit dice.
What about like our characters like Mavis?
Depends on your level. What level is Mavis?
7.
So she would be a 7 hit dice creature.
Okay, because I'm looking at polymorph others. It seems like a good time to polymorph. So the spell fails if the new form's hit dice is more than twice the subject's hit dice. So that would be kind of a lot of hit dice that I can do, right?
Yeah, so let's see here. Polymorph others. So the spell fails if the new form's hit dice is more than twice the subject's hit dice. So basically, whatever you are wanting to change them into, if it is, it would fail if it was 8 hit dice or more. Spell fails if the new form's hit dice is more than twice. Okay, yes. So at 9 hit point or at 9 hit dice, if you wanted to polymorph these guys, it would fail.
Yeah.
They would retain the same number of hit points, but they are the subject truly becomes the new form. All special abilities are acquired along with behavioral patterns, tendencies, and intelligence. The spell cannot be used to duplicate a specific individual. If the subject dies, it returns to its original form, and they would get a spell versus saves to negate.
Wait, but then it returns to its original form. Does it die in that form, or does it like return to its original form with those hit points?
That is a good question. Now, specifically, though, I think that is answered. So it says the subject retains the same number of hit points. So I would think that he would return at 0 hit points.
Okay, cool. I was like, hey.
Wait, you'd return like dead?
Yeah, he would change back into a Duergar
No, but I want to polymorph someone on our team.
Well,
so
if you do that, though, polymorph others. Remember, the duration is permanent
until they run out of hit points, and then
but they would return. They would come back dead.
Oh, well, that sucks. I wanted to polymorph somebody into something big, and then so it would have to be somebody else. Okay, well, that's not a good plan to do then.
So polymorph is only to be used against like enemies, not like friends.
I guess so.
Potentially, yes.
We need to set it up, Mavis, because if you can think about this. If we get somebody that is indebted to us and they're very low level, like a level 2...
if somebody else can cast Dispel Magic, I would say that would cancel polymorph.
Oh, okay. I have like a thing of Dispel, so that would not be a big deal. Okay. Because there's some pretty badass creatures with 8 hit dice actually.
And for us, we're more than that.
Yeah, these guys are actually 4 hit dice. What I was saying is that the spell would fail if you tried to change one of them into a creature that was 9 or more hit dice.
Oh, but us, we can do 9 or more because that's.
Well, if Mavis is 7, if Mavis is 7 hit dice, the spell would fail on a creature if you changed her into a creature that was 15 hit dice or more.
Okay, well,
you probably don't want to turn her into. Well,
I could turn her into.
If you want to train, if you want to change Malachi into something like a dragon, he is totally down with that, so long as it's dark and demented.
I can change into a blue dragon. Is that
so? The gold dragon that you guys talk to is an 11. Well, he would count as a 13 hit dice creature.
Okay, I'm looking at the old school essentials website, and it doesn't have everything from the guide. But
they're SRD,
yeah. If you're looking for somebody to do it for, I mean, I don't have anything going on, and I'll be a dragon.
Hey, pick a dragon that you like. What kind of dragon do you like?
A black.
Okay.
So
Let's
a
see.
black dragon would count as a 9 hit dice creature. So what level is Malachi?
Malachi is 5.
So that would count because that would work.
Okay,
Level
that's our
6. I'm level 6. Sorry. I'm level
So yeah,
6.
a black dragon would count as a 9 hit dice creature.
okay, and I'll
Yeah.
hit you with the dispel when it makes sense to. But yeah, I'm going to use my
Yeah.
scroll of polymorph others and turn Malachi into a dragon.
Okay.
So that we can
Malachi will
yeah.
freely accept the magic as it flows from Alora. Oh man, he's taking whatever she's dishing. He's like, oh yes, I feel it. Oh
Little too much magic over there, buddy. Little.
yeah.
So Malachi, hold on just a moment here. Jesus Christ.
This might really help out against the stone dragon.
You know, I think I might be able to use. I have a ring spell of
Well,
feeble mind if we're really fucked with that dragon.
So
we might,
the polymorph other though, is that one of Alora's spells or is it a scroll?
it's a scroll and I have.
Okay. So okay, so Alora casts polymorph other, and Malachi goes through this, starts grunting and moaning and screaming as his body changes into a black dragon. Now, also, so it says all special abilities are acquired along with behavioral patterns, tendencies, and intelligence. So, Malachi, roll percentage. Holy shit, you fucking got it. So you can speak. And let's see, languages.
Sweet.
You speak Draconic and Common. And you get 4 first. You would know 4 first level magic user spells.
Holy shit.
Well, haha.
And your attacks are, you get 2 claw attacks per round at 1d4 plus 1 bite attack at 2d10, or you can breathe a solid line, a 60-foot line of acid, being a, no, breath weapons. A line is 5 feet wide, the whole length. And the breath weapon, they do, it can be, you can use it up to 3 times per day, unless noted otherwise, and all caught in the area suffer damage equal to the dragon's current hit points. You have 31 hit points.
Okay. Can you make me a little memo thing that I can bring up on all that?
Yes. Hold on here.
Due to this, and what is my movement?
Fucking huge.
90 feet in exploration, 30 feet encounter, and flying 240 feet exploration, 80 feet encounter.
Oh yeah, this will work out great.
Well used scroll.
Yeah, this is the time. I've dragon. Oh, I mean, there's like tons of different lores and everything, but they always all agree to always be the dragon.
Always be always be yourself, unless you could be a dragon, in which case then be the dragon.
Be the dragon.
Yes.
Always.
Epic use of that scroll.
I didn't make you make a roll to see if you were sleeping, because obviously you wouldn't be sleeping. That wouldn't make any sense.
I'm hungry. It's what I am. Those dwarves down there look tasty. I think I'm gonna breathe and then eat one, and then I'm gonna keep one in my claws and save it for later, and a couple I will bury, and be able to come back. I will piss all around where I bury it, so nothing will come and want to eat there. And
I
there's
love how much you're planning this out. This is great.
Yeah, I would have just landed and done acid in a line. That's what I would
You're
have.
right, but now he's like, no. We doing the whole thing here. He has truly become the dragon.
yeah.
That was by far my best scroll, so I'm glad we made it worth it.
Oh, thank you. This is going to be fun. I'm going to.
Epic.
Yeah, I'm going to
They
have
should
such
be
a great
shitting
time.
themselves right about now, right? Whew.
Oh, we definitely need to go down in the deeps of this cave and take out any kind of loot and pile it together in one location, preferably near a swamp.
Great. He's become Borman in dragon form.
Perhaps we can poison the rivers and lakes in the area. Throw some dead bodies in there, and let them decompose.
You might need to dispel this sooner than later.
Right?
Oh, I've got to do something to do. Otherwise, our fans, they're sitting there just watching Chris look at a screen. We've got to have some fillers,
Oh, no,
There's some
this is
checks and
brilliant.
balances on
Comedy.
the
Yeah.
system.
Yeah. Do you have that halberd still? I mean, maybe you could like ride and we could like play joust.
So there is
Yeah,
one other
definitely
thing
does.
about you being a black dragon,
Uh-oh.
and that would be that your alignment would become chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
That doesn't necessarily mean that you wouldn't act in with the party, but you are chaotic.
there's no change there. I'm the necromancer. I'm.
Yeah, that's true. I thought you were chaotic, but I wasn't.
Oh, Malachi's just here to collect dead body parts and have a good time.
So here
You
is
know?
the black dragon.
Oh, thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's
That
see
is
what
so
we've
neat.
unleashed.
Yeah.
I expect this to be a total enemy kill in one acid spray sweep, please.
That would help us out at least. Yeah, there'll be plenty more after that too.
Yeah.
God, that would be scary.
So I always attack first with a breath weapon, and so yeah, I'll have to do that first
So
to
keep
really
in
be
mind,
within my nature.
keep in mind that everybody caught in that 60-foot, 5-foot wide line is going to take 31 points of damage, unless
Yeah,
they make their
that-
breath save. In which case,
Well,
then they'll take 15. But
What
You
better
could-
way to test the strength of my friends than to breathe at them one time I'm playing?
Like, pure chaos here. It's come.
Right? If you land and put your head like under this tree and point it this way. You could do
Yeah,
it
that's
that
what I'm
way.
thinking. I'm definitely going to try to take out that big long line of dwarves with my breath. I just have to wait my turn.
yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. You're next.
Yeah.
Which,
believe.
did Alora want to move, or is she staying
No,
on top of the
I
tree?
did the scroll thing up in the tree, and I'm watching it happen with some popcorn, and we'll see what's next. Of the dispel. Is it a wand? I think it's a wand of dispel or staff of dispel. I'll just
Yeah, you
have
got
that in
the
hand
staff.
just in case.
That's right. I forgot about the staff of dispel. Right.
There's
Yeah.
no reason to use that
It
until
can't-
I find a mate and we have a hatch.
Unless he goes completely monkey shit, then because it does say chaotic dragons usually try to eat humans, but may sometimes try to capture them. And I would
No, but these are my minions. There's no reason to eat them.
right.
Yeah, they do my bidding. It's wonderful.
He is immensely proud. So there's that, and we'll
Plus one-
always listen to flattery.
I
Oh,
don't
okay,
think
that's
I'll have
fine.
any problem role playing a black dragon. I just say, I think it'll be fine.
He no
So-
longer wants to be the necromancer. He's like, I am the
I am the dragon
Right.
now.
No, I'm just gonna kind of fly up and kind of pounce down right here, and then I'm gonna let that let that
You probably want to
beautiful
bounce
acid
down right
lime.
here. And so, oh, well, wait a minute, though. So 60 feet. If you landed right there, you could get all 4 of these guys in your first breath attack.
Then,
It's a cone,
then
right?
my
No, it's
first
a
breath
line.
attack
Oh,
must.
it's a line.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah, I'll
5.
just
'Cause
right
this one
there,
too.
right there between those two, I'll pounce down and breathe down on his friends, and then I'm gonna look at the one closest to Mavis and Borman there, and I'll go, "Are you good?"
Okay, so these guys all get a save versus breath to see how much damage they are going to take. Save versus breath.
Even if they save, aren't they dead?
Yeah, well, they'll take half damage, half of 31. Oh my god, they did save. But at 15, it doesn't matter. They all sizzle and die.
That's what I was saying. Like, they're still dead.
Yeah.
He didn't completely decompose them. He left something behind. That's all the difference is.
Not really. They
I
only had
do-
10 hit points. So, I
Yeah.
mean, they turn into sizzling puddles.
Ooh. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these guys are going to have to make a morale check, especially after seeing a dragon. Oh,
Come out of nowhere.
that is another good question. How
do we respond to a dragon showing up?
Yeah, we're assuming that everybody knows. So the question is,
The rest of us just assume that all this time he was a dragon in disguise. Like, bruh, you were a dragon this whole time?
so I never noticed this before, but they don't get the fear aura that dragons in 5e got. Which
It's because they expect us to role play that in.
maybe. I mean, yeah, I would
Yeah.
think that everybody would kind of shit their pants. And I mean, we're also assuming that so Dentry is engaged. Borman and Mavis are engaged. Jackson might have seen it. Jackson, go ahead and make a wisdom ability check.
Jackson, wisdom. Okay. Roll below a 9, you say.
Yes.
Is it at or below?
At or below.
Does he get a bonus because I attacked a
Oh.
bunch of dwarves
So
first?
Jackson doesn't see it.
Oh.
So the only people that know what happened are Alora and Malachi. And so Malachi changed into this black dragon, suddenly overshadowing everybody, flies, jumps down, and vaporizes 4 of these Duergar. And Borman, Dentry, Mavis, and Jackson are probably all, what the fuck, shitting their pants. How did the black dragon just enter the battlefield?
Hey, Jackson
To be on our side.
is
That's
focused
good.
on his plan.
So Dentry, who now sees a black dragon there, what does Dentry want to do?
Well, it took out the enemies, so Dentry's going with the enemy of my enemy right now.
Right.
And he's gonna attack the one that's got like basically the back at Borman. So this one right here.
Okay.
Because I mean, again, the enemy of my enemy, good enough for me.
That is true. Ugh.
But
nine
still
is
a little
not
bit thrown off by the fact that a dragon showed
Yeah.
up. Couldn't
Yeah.
quite put full force behind the swing.
Yes, so
The enemy of my enemy, but still the enemy of my enemy? Question mark.
right. Yeah, so Dentry shakily swings and misses. Borman, what would you like to do?
Borman just thinks this is part of the potion. You know, he's like, oh, that was some fucking badass shit, man. And he is just going to continue to, he's going to attack this guy right here.
Oh, he
Okay.
thinks he's tweaking.
Yeah. He's just thinking it's the drugs, you know. There's no reason for him not to think that. You know, things are moving fast, you know. He's not all totally, and he believes in his dice, but only gets a 10.
Yes, yes, no.
It's still a little unnerve wracking, but I'm going to swing again.
Okay.
because I'm pretty stoned. And
Still misses.
yeah, God, yeah. So I swing twice, but that is that.
Okay. Mavis, so now there's a black dragon. What do you want to do?
I will probably attack a Duergar. I'll just be like, "Hooray! I'm so glad he's on our side."
Oh,
'Cause
wait.
Magus is not that
Wait.
smart.
So the polymorph, the black dragon, has Malachi's hit points. So how many hit points does Malachi have?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but hey, fuck it. You know, Malachi's got 23 hit points.
Still more than 10.
Yeah, still more than 10. So yeah, these guys are still dead. But so your acid does 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Well,
Well, you know,
your acid did 11 points of damage. Your acid would be 23
Yeah.
full.
I'm still happy with the changes I've undergone. The hair that has grown in places that weren't there before has
Scales.
really just, helped me out. I'm thinking, you know.
So I say, "How fortunate! A dragon has joined our side." And then I roll the
Yeah.
1.
Oh,
It's still chaotic. It's still chaotic, so you're still thrown off by that.
My dumbass thinks, "But he's on our side. Maybe he's the one good black dragon."
so you go ahead and swing on this Duergar, and you overreach, and he comes up.
That might maybe make it, maybe not.
Let's see, he got 13.
My AC is 2.
Yeah, he misses too.
Okay, good.
Or rather, his axe hits, but it doesn't get through your armor.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
All right, the Duergar are going to. Well, first they need to make a morale check because they've got to be shitting solid gold bricks.
If they're not, I question everything in this world.
They made their save, so they are probably going to be changing their tactics. Okay, so this one is going to swing on Mavis. Ooh.
Man, why I
It's
like
AC 1
Yeah, that gets me.
for 1 point of damage.
Okay,
Ah,
I'll cope with that.
take that, cleric.
It hurt my feelings a lot more.
This guy's going to attack Borman at -2. Oh, that's the wrong dice. I hope I switch that. $13. He hits AC 4.
Who's he going after?
Borman.
Oh man, Borman is -2.
Yeah, but weren't you wearing your leather?
Oh, if I'm wearing my leather, then I'm AC 3.
So he narrowly misses. And these two are going to go after Dentry.
Bring it.
Ooh. Yeah, it's AC 2.
Entry is AC -1. Oh wow. Damn,
Okay.
damn.
So he misses, or Dentry blocks, and the other guy misses completely. This guy is going to swing on the black dragon. Which has
Black Dragon AC.
an AC of 2. So let's see.
Hmm.
Sounds.
That ain't gonna work. So he he hits, but his battle axe simply does not go through the black dragon's scales. Now the other thing is, they have energy immunity, but they don't have um, mundane
DR.
damage immunity. So they don't need. He doesn't need magical weapons, but it doesn't get through your scales. Jackson, you see that there is now a dragon taking up most of your view. What would you like to do?
I still had a plan, and I'm executing the plan.
Okay,
I charge this one.
which one?
I was too focused on my runaway run back.
Okay, so you charge. You get. Dun, dun, dun.
I was far too focused on my plan to even notice the dragon. And I'm like, oh shit, there's a dragon now. Anyway.
So your AC goes up by 1 for this round, and you get a +2 bonus to your attack. He doesn't have anything that he can brace against, not to mention the fact that I don't think that he would anyways, because he is focused on the fact that there's a dragon sitting right in front of him. So, what would you like to do? Oh, that's a hit.
And you said it's double damage?
It says
Oh no, they do double damage if they hit me.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, if they brace their weapon, or if they have a weapon that can brace. Okay.
All that just to get a frick. I mean, it still had an improved chance to hit, which is good.
Yeah. So yes, you run up and you charge him and stab him through with your sword, and he's still standing. He's bleeding profusely. Oh, why'd you do that? There's a dragon. Alora, what would you like to do now that you have caused this amount of havoc on the battlefield?
I'm cheering on Malachi. Woo! Fuck him up! That kind of thing. So then hopefully everybody on my team will know that that's what that is.
Okay. So yeah, everybody is now aware that Malachi is the black dragon.
I can fly over here and I can try the throwing dagger on this guy without hurting anybody, I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
Alright, let's see if I can make a single attack roll. Come on! No!
Ah, poor Cameron.
You inherited my dice rolls,
I mean,
and the one roll that I had that was good was
Hearing
I
that-
wanted it to be bad.
people watching this might think that this is, a shitty digital dice roller, but
It's
this
just
is
me.
this is common for Cameron. I've watched this happen over the past 5 years. That she does this in person. So-
There was it
Actually,
was
6
well,
years. Jesus.
it was the Curse of Strahd where I had there was 6 weeks in a row or something where I didn't make an attack that hit. It was maddening. I was like, here we go again.
Yeah, every
you know?
single turn she would roll really low. She
Was genuinely depressing. It really
I
was.
want to say that you went out into the store and over that 6-week period, you must have bought $40 worth of dice tubes, trying different
I
dice.
don't. No, I had enough dice, but yeah, I was trying different dice, and I was just like, it's just gotta let up someday, right? And I mean, I guess it did. But damn, that took a long time.
I
A
think
month
it was
and a
that
half
room that we were
healing.
playing in, because one of the other games they got into a fight with some fire giants, and the paladin would he would shield bash and knock the guy back 10 feet, and then his as a bonus action, then as his main attack he would miss, and then the giant would come forward and swing and miss. And so then next round, he would shield bash, push him back 10 feet, and swing and miss. And this went on for most of the night. I mean, that battle took all night because it was just swing and miss and swing and miss. Okay. Malachi, as the dragon. I mean, you've got 2 more breath weapons.
Yeah, but
Or
I've
you
gotta
can make
have-
2 claw and bite attack on this guy standing right next to you.
well, I have a number of things I could do actually, because I am the equivalent of I'm a higher level caster than what I once was, but if I am casting,
Well, you're not, though. So you keep your hit points, but you only have 4 first level magic user spells.
Right, but aren't they cast at higher levels?
No.
Like so they're cast at first level?
Yes.
Oh, well. Okay.
I mean,
well, that's
shit,
not as
magic
fun.
missile. That's 1d6
Right,
plus
but
1
no,
damage right there.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that then. I thought I was going to get 3 missiles and it was going to be cool. But I'm just going to reinforce this guy right here. I am going to try to bite him real quick.
Okay.
Like crouch down because I just told him I was hungry.
Fair.
And your
So
Thaco is 13.
oh, well, that hits -2 then.
Yes, you crunch down on a Duergar.
And my bite does. I need to get this shit up.
Your bite is 2d10.
Okay.
Screw magic missile, man. Just chomp away.
I'm just gonna eat this guy real quick. I'm gonna be chawing on him for a while. Oop, the wrong type of dice.
No, that was
Nope,
2d10.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there. Haha.
And so this dragon
11.
goes down and chomps. When you bite, all you leave left are these bloody stumps and a couple of boots.
Yeah. So I'm chewing on him, and
You've got
kind
2
of just
claw attacks left.
yeah. And so I will spin around, and this guy right here in Jackson's face, I'm gonna try to hit him with my back claw. You
Okay.
know, just kind of kick back like a donkey.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want 1d20. Right? Oh, not 7 or 8. That's the wrong way. I'm sorry. If you can see my screen, you would be saying I'm a dumbass. So that's great. Was it 9 hit?
It does.
Wow.
1d4
All right, these are
plus 1 damage.
all right. So then,
So yeah,
Five.
you donkey kick him and basically eviscerate him. He is opened from crotch to chin from your back claw. You've got 1 more claw attack, and you
Right,
haven't
and-
moved yet.
right. So I'm going to spin around, and I'm going to just run right over to him, and I'm going to and I'll swing at him because I'm not a friend. Oh, that's probably not going to hit.
Probably
But
not.
I'm new to this form, and I've just got to grow into it.
Okay,
But
so you swing
there.
on this other Duergar, and he you can suddenly smell a stench in the air as his pants load up, and but you miss.
Flavoring. Oh,
Spicy Duergar. Dentry.
I will love it when they pre-season themselves.
All right. Well, seeing as there's
You got 2
all
on
of
you.
this, I got 2 on me, and then there's still the one going for Borman, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go for the one on Borman
Okay.
because if I can get that one out of the way, then that's just more people. Well, actually, no, I mean they're not gonna really be able to hit Borman. I know that Borman can handle an attack. All right, I'm gonna go for the one. Huh?
I think everybody's just watching the dragon as it's just
this
eating
one, yeah.
people across the battlefield.
I'm like, whatever. Dragon's our friend. Going after this one instead.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Dragon seems to be doing the right thing here until there's none of them left.
Oh shit.
What does? Yeah.
Damn it.
AC 7. That is he blocks with his battle axe.
Punk.
Borman.
Borman's just going to keep on swinging and hoping that I roll better than I did last time, I guess.
That's a hit.
All right. Then he will take a D8 plus 2 and 9.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 9 points of damage.
Okay, so
I knew Borman could handle himself.
you swing across and open him up, and he tumbles to the ground with his insides now coming to be his outsides.
he's going to run up to this guy and he's like, man, I've got this zit on my back. Would you look at it? And he's going to take a swing. It's been festering there for about 3 rounds.
So
and I might miss.
An 8 is going to miss.
Yeah.
Mavis, you're now up here all by your lonesome. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I guess I'll advance on this person and bravely try once more.
All right.
Nope. That'd be a 10 altogether.
Nope, that's not going to do it. Damn.
Okay.
So the Duergar, well, the first one's going to swing on the dragon. Well, actually, the Duergar need to, and they fail. They fail their morale check. The dragon has them in fear. They can't really. They are not going to be able to outrun a dragon. And they're fully aware of this. This one in front of Malachi in his draconic form drops his axe and drops to his knees, begging for his life. This one on Mavis is going to do a fighting withdrawal and misses, but he can move 10 feet back. These two, one is going to attack, do a fighting withdrawal on Borman. And get a nat 20. So Borman's going to take 8 points of damage.
Oh.
And he's going to move 10 feet back. And the other one is going to swing on Dentry with a fighting withdrawal and miss, but he moves 10 feet back. And they are planning to run away.
So
Jackson,
one knows it can't run, and the other one's like, we can make it.
right. So Jackson, what would you like to do?
The one that swung at me, punk ass, is gonna get it. Like I'm gonna.
Well,
just do
you're
a little...
Jackson, not Dentry.
Oh, Jackson. Right, Jackson. Damn it. Okay. Oh, well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, sweet. I'm going to be like, where do you think you're going?
Okay.
And then, like, no. Y'all pick this fight. You can stay.
I think that's gonna hit. It does. It hits AC 2.
Like, look, bro. No. You chose this. You chose this.
For 6 points. He is bleeding profusely from a line across his chest. Alora, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I guess. Let me think here. Who can I shoot at without risking my friends? The guy right in front of me? Would that catch anybody in the crossfire?
No, this guy right here or this guy. Yeah, you could throw at this guy.
Okay, I'll throw at him. Let's try once more. Come on.
And the dagger flies wild. She's
dreams.
probably laughing too hard from watching Malachi. She's still overlooking at the stump sticking out of the leather boots that are left in the snow. Cackling.
Oh man.
All right, Malachi.
It's times like this that I hate my brain because she said crossfire and immediately my brain was like, crossfire! That stupid commercial.
Don't get caught in the yeah.
Exactly! Oh, why? Live in my brain in perpetuity.
I'm just going to look down at the guy kneeling in front of me and I'll tell him, I accept your pledge of loyalty unto death, and you will attack your compadres with the most vigorous of violence and put on a show that entertains me. and I'll continue to chew on his friend.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. He capitulates, and he reaches for his battle axe. And he says, "Should I grab my battle axe, Lord?"
Make them bleed.
All right. So he capitulates.
Yeah, I mean that's very Black Dragon, right? Build an army of subjects.
On his turn, he will move towards his compatriots
Yeah.
and try to attack them. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Well, I wanna see if he's gonna do what I tell him to or not. So
I
I'm gonna
should
just kind of
mark him as
yeah. I'm gonna fly right over there and looking for those two mainly while I chew on a Duergar. I will spit out, maybe his belt buckle or something. It's gonna be bad for my digestive system. No.
Okay, so you move over there and go and spit out a belt buckle and an axe and
Yeah.
using the axe to pick your teeth.
Man, I mean, my stomach just grew about 10 sizes, man, and I need some protein.
So is that all you're gonna do, or are you gonna move forward and attack, or?
Man, I mean, the player in me thinks I should move forward and attack, but then again, the role player in me is thinking, man, really, I'm a very pride and boastful person, and that's what I would do.
Okay.
So,
Gentry, what would you like to do?
Gentry is gonna do what he thought he was gonna do before, and when he was thinking he was somebody else, he's gonna do a little jump forward and go for this one.
Okay.
He's like, you chose poorly, should have fought me. Now you got a dragon, and he's back to me, so he's just like all of the enticing.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
see, yeah. Now your dice have changed. All we have to do is fix Cameron's.
Cameron, change colors. Change colors.
All right, I'll leave it
12
at that.
points of damage. You run up behind this guy and just basically decapitate him.
Yeah, go Fred. Oh no, wait, that's Chris's dice.
Borman.
Borman sees the battle is turning and will continue to advance, and he's going to swing at this guy.
Well, you get another attack.
He's going to swing again because,
Ah!
death power. And, nope, he's just going to miss a couple times. Evidently, he's not feeling comfortable about the dragon.
Well, his eyes are vibrating.
Yeah. He's really jittery today.
Yes. Yeah, the haste doesn't really do much for you when you can't roll for shit.
Yeah, doesn't really, but I can move a lot.
Mavis, what would you like to do?
See if that dice change thing did anything. Let's try it. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's a +3 Warhammer, so it's 14.
That hits.
Yay! Finally. Okay. 1d6 plus 3. So 6 altogether.
Okay, so this guy, you run up behind him and cave in the back of his skull with your warhammer.
I did something. I helped.
So this guy, he comes up and he immediately, capitulates again, groveling before Malachi, and he points out. He says, "Lord, the other Duergar will undoubtedly be aware of your presence." And he points out. He says, "There is another guard tower that will have another garrison of 15 Duergar inside of it." And he points, and he's talking about this one up here.
Yes.
And he
Thank you
also
for the information,
he, al-
Spot.
he also states
Bot.
um, that so what is, he says that there is a barracks here that usually has uh, a commander and 25 Duergar in there. And he says that this is an old temple of Montes, but they haven't been. They've searched it and they didn't find anything. He says. But he admits that they didn't search it too heavily. He says that all they found in these buildings were chalkboards and scales, and it looks like somebody has already been through those buildings. There were some stone tablets, and then he says that there is, of course, the entrance to the mine, and he says that he kind of shudders and says that it's very creepy because of all the dwarven statues.
All right. And is the other guy giving up too?
What other guy?
What other guy? Everybody's dead.
Yeah, they all died.
Oh,
Oh,
this guy here.
this guy. Yeah.
Are they obeying the dragon, the stone dragon?
I
Is
think
that
we
like
missed
why
him.
they're here?
I think we may have missed him. He got
Okay.
covered up. I'm just gonna say he's dead.
No, have the
Okay.
Duergar attack him.
Fight to the death.
Does he say why they're like here at Drothumstone still after they dug into the stone dragon lair? Are they like
He says. What does he say? He tells you that they are here. So they are here under the orders of a friend of the Duergar named Etika.
Where is Etika?
He says that Etika lives deep in the mines.
Is Etika the stone dragon?
The stone dragon is named Baraxius.
Oh.
oh geez.
Well, what is Etika?
He gets a weird look on his face, like he's trying to think about it, and he says that he's not really sure.
Okay.
Do we let him go, I guess?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm a chaos, and I will tell him to kneel for his blessing, and then so kneel for your blessing, and I'll set you free. And if he does it, I'll bite his head off. If he doesn't do it, I'm gonna bite his head off.
That's pretty mean. But what else to do with the guy? It's not like he's gonna run off and find a new society.
Yeah.
He does not do it.
No.
Now you gotta eat him.
We eat him.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right. No pluses. But dragon attack. That's probably going to hit him. That's AC -1.
Yeah, that hits him. Go ahead and roll 2d10.
Yeah. This is not fair to poor Spot. It's like, Spot, you've betrayed me.
Yeah. So not quite as bloody as the last time, but you you reach down and just swallow him whole.
Yes,
Like there's
he
one
did.
crunch and like all
Yeah,
of them and swallow 'em.
yeah, they're much more tasty after they shut themselves. Definitely.
So, I mean, you guys have a black dragon. I mean, there's you know that there's 25 Duergar up here plus a commander. There are 15 in here. But I mean, you got a black dragon on your side. I don't know that that really I don't know that those numbers really are going to mean much.
I
You
feel
could
like
just
a black dragon showing up would make anybody like, you know what? We really didn't need this garrison that badly.
That's
yeah, you
possible. I
could
mean,
just
if he
land
lands
on
like
it.
right here, that may cause all kinds of panic.
You could just melt the building they're in, I guess.
That's true
Probably.
too.
I mean,
I'll let you
we
guys
could.
discuss it. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
I mean, what I'm down for any kind of way to do it. I mean, I obviously just got a really powerful character for a moment, so I don't want to like bully the narrative, but I mean, I could just really fly by one good time and land, drop a breath, and then fly away,
You
and
know what we
then
could do too, actually? We could just ride on your back and you could just walk into the mine. Who the hell is going to follow you?
I'm cool with that too.
Yeah,
If they
nobody would fuck with that, for real.
Right, they'll just kind of be like, "Wow, yeah."
Just like
Real
stay out
quick,
of
like,
there for a while.
but
I
do we
would.
want to search anything around here? Is there any information to be gathered, maybe?
About Etika or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
he didn't know what the guy was, so that's weird. And I don't have access to my necromancer shit anymore.
Mm. Well, if you ever need it back, just say the word and I'll
All right, but
back
Yeah,
you
but that's a
spell
one-time
it.
scroll. We need to make the most of this dragon while we have it.
I agree with that. I mean, maybe we could go check out the tower first and see if there's intel on there, and yeah, or everybody could hide just outside the arch, and I fly in and lay down some breath on the 25 dudes, and then fly back like I'm going to the tower. And if they come out, then we chop them up. But I mean, really, the idea of just landing in front of the fucking entrance and walking in,
That's pretty epic.
yeah, was just everybody kind of on the back. I mean, that's pretty fucking wild.
They probably would question if what they saw was real for a minute. I think that what we should do is try and go in this guard tower and see if there's actually anything in it. Because if there's nothing in this one, there's probably nothing in the other one. I don't know if that
Fair.
holds for the barracks or not, but it definitely does for guard towers. So yeah, we can see if these people have anything or if they just mine rocks and don't have a lot.
I like that idea. We should
Yeah.
at least clear the one that's in front of us to get an idea of what they may have.
Yeah, I'm kind of betting that they don't have a ton. I bet anything of value that they have, the dragon probably puts in their hoard.
Maybe,
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, too bad the monster sheet doesn't say I can sense fucking magic items and shit.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, but I
I
guess you
can't
take
either.
Yeah. And then how does experience work? Do I gain the experience and keep doing necromancer fucking D4 every level? There's all kinds of long-term
You now
questions.
level up like a dragon.
Yeah, getting old.
I don't think you're gonna last that long, man. Everybody's gonna
No.
gang up on you because they're
Yeah,
like, that's the
I do have
strongest
Hit point
one.
thing is a good point.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of hit points, but I guess that's what we're gonna do is check out the abandoned tower first, right?
Yeah, and see if there's anything in there, if it's just sort of there.
Yeah.
Okay. So these towers, like I said, they're a 30-foot tall tall tower. that is carved directly from the bedrock. And at the top there are parapets, and the parapets are lined with shields that are all depicted. They all have paintings and are engraved with the different the symbols of the different dwarf clans. And uh, inside, they are basically 3 small floors, and you. Let's see. That is table G. Whoop, that was the wrong book. Here.
And another question that I want to have is can I fly with, at least 2 of the party members on my back?
As a dragon, I would say yes.
Okay, so at the very least, we can all fly there, because if I take 2 people, I could take both. Well, can I hold 3?
I would say that you could, and it would lower your. Let's say, what's your flying movement?
A lot.
Yeah, like 240
Yeah.
for your exploration.
Yeah. But Alora has a
Brilliant.
yeah, that someone can. I mean, so in theory, just need to carry 3 people, and everybody can fly.
Yeah, you could do that. Who wants to roll percentage?
That is definitely going to be the person that used the scroll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But I roll so terribly.
Well,
Okay.
historically, you've been rolling low, so you might be the person to do it.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that's
maybe.
pretty good.
All right.
See?
Oh no,
See?
yeah.
Okay, so roll 1d4.
Haha, you have to roll more.
Oh my gosh. I'm such
But
a
these are all
loser.
good. You can't fuck these up because it's stuff. We get stuff.
So in the tower, you find the bottom floor is a treasury. There is 20,000 gold pieces in the treasury.
Holy shit. I'm sorry, you said 20,000.
Yes, I did. That is correct.
Dang. That's
Yeah.
That would be
great.
2 0 and 3 zeros following that.
Oh.
Write all that shit down.
Um,
And Malachi,
How-
is
where
on top
do you
of the
want me to
tower.
put this? That's more than we can carry.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, and we're not done yet.
Oh man.
What?
See, I have a lot of carrying capability now.
Mavis, I'm sorry, Alora, roll 1d6. There are 5,000 platinum pieces.
Ooh,
Oh,
we're getting a
A
lot of
comfy, wumpy spot for the dragon to sleep.
Yeah, we need to knock the walls down so I can lay in Waller in it.
On a second. Adding all this up. Roll. Let's see, you got a 29. That is a no, that is a no. 4. Okay, so. What is B? Oh, I see. Roll percentage.
Alrighty.
75. Ooh, okay. Okay. Roll. Where did it go? Roll percentage again.
Oh my.
You're working the shit out of Cameron.
2.
But the extremities are really good. Yeah, the
Yep.
extremities could be good.
Maybe.
Yeah, you chose the right person to roll. I'd be rolling like 95s and grab.
You find a really shiny short sword with a, and it is. What you do note about the short sword is that it is exceptionally well balanced and very light in your hand.
Who needs a magic weapon? Anybody?
Well, it depends on the magic weapon.
It does.
Yeah,
We don't have the identify thing.
you can do that intelligence check.
Yeah,
I mean, if
Laura's
you've got detect magic, you can cast that. Roll percentage again.
Oh my. I'll roll fudge dice just to mix it up. No, just kidding.
68.
As a black dragon, I think detect magic should be one of my spells
And
for loot and horde purposes.
if it's a, I mean, it could be. Is it a
That's
level
fair
1
enough.
smell?
Yes, level
Um,
1 magic user.
Roll percentage again.
Oh man. 21.
We chose correct with the right person to roll.
Getting
Yeah, I
all the
think so.
garbage rolls out of the way.
And roll a d6.
Yeah.
1. Okay.
No, what? Wait, wasn't it? I was rolling really crap in D&D, and then when I played Traveler, I rolled really good. Wasn't that how it worked?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find a scroll. A scroll of Hold Portal.
Whoa.
That's first level magic user scroll.
So should Malachi write it down then on his
He could,
sheet?
because Malachi can
Yeah.
cast arcane spells.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
put it
think it-
down.
I don't know what that does.
It holds a door.
Yeah, it'll hold a door.
basically.
Stop it from automatically closing. Roll percentage again.
All right.
Well, this definitely makes me want to go clear out the other tower.
87.
I mean, yeah, there
me
were
too.
15 of them, so I mean.
Weapon.
Yeah.
And roll percentage again.
$54.
And roll 2d4. 4. You find 4 javelin. They all look identical, and carved on the shaft of the javelin is a bullseye type symbol.
Each more identical than the last.
There's 4 of those.
That
And
sounds awesome for someone who actually has dexterity.
Yeah, not me.
and roll percentage again.
Mhm. 42. Yes. We all know that number.
That's the life and meaning of everything.
That's right. Exactly.
And roll percentage again.
Mm. 10.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. You find a ring.
I think I'm not picking up on rings, but maybe somebody else can use it. Does anyone want to pop it on?
All right. Well, I was thinking as
It
a
is
black.
it's a really really gaudy ring. It's gold and it's got like a big square jade piece in it, or malachite.
Hmm. Dang. I have a ring of protection. I might pop that off to pop this on and see what it does. Allura will.
Well, you can wear 2 rings.
Oh, well, never mind then.
And you're saying if I cast detect magic, we can figure out what all this shit is real easy?
Well, you can detect whether or not it is magical.
It's like identify or something that tells you.
Yeah,
what
identify.
you
Which, yeah, there's no identify in old school
Oh.
essentials, so you would
We gotta make
probably
it up.
you'd have to do some research and come up with an identify
Yeah.
spell.
Gotta
And
roll
last but
intelligence.
not least,
Oh. So
But
we've
wait,
got a,
there's more.
we've got a short sword, 4 javelins, and a ring that we don't know what the fuck it is.
Hmm.
roll percentage.
Be AFK for 1 second.
87.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And let's see, how is that? And roll a d4. Oh, okay. You find.
Treasure map.
Maybe.
Roll a d4 again. Okay.
3.
And roll a d6.
2.
And you find a 5th level druid scroll of control weather.
Control weather. Hell yeah,
Oh.
that's gonna come in handy. So 5th level?
Yes.
Control weather. Heck yeah.
And that is all that is in there. So, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, the total coinage in here is 23,200 coins. Basically, this entire bottom floor is filled with coins.
What did I miss on the other item?
We got a control weather scroll for
5th level
druid.
druid spell.
Yeah.
Good. Hell yeah. That'll come in handy.
Does anybody want to mess with the sword or the javelins to see if they can figure out what the deal is? The javelin's got to be like
Yeah.
accurate or something.
So
I'll
there's a
use my
short sword.
dragon.
There are 4 javelins that all have the symbol of a bullseye engraved in the shaft, and there is a ring.
All right. Well, Borman will look at the short sword and give him an intelligence that is lower than his intelligence.
So you play around with this short sword and discover that it is a short sword of quickness +2.
That's 2 attacks, right?
+2 to damage, or to attacks and damage. And it also, let's see here, short sword of quickness.
You don't need to be methed out. You could just automatically do 2 attacks.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So, enables the bearer to strike with great speed. When attacking with the sword, the wielder always strikes first in the round, as if they had won initiative. So, because we use individual initiative, I would say that it will add +2 to your initiative.
Okay. It's +2 weapon, but it just really gives +2 to initiative.
Well, it's +2 to attacks and damage, and it'll give
initiative.
+2 to
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll store it because we tend to need weapons.
That's
Right?
true.
Someone
Break them
wants to
all.
use it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was thinking.
I mean-
We'll have another one to pull out.
Right.
We end up breaking another one.
Yeah. I mean, we could
Has
put that.
anyone besides me broken a weapon?
I don't know.
No, I think just both your characters are the main way that our
There are
weapons go.
tanks. It was like it's not
Yeah.
that crazy. But
It's
yeah,
not
it
your
still
fault.
sucks.
Right. I guess since we're doing this, just trying to figure out what stuff is, I'll look at the javelins. Unless someone else wants to do the intelligence, you just got to roll below your intelligence, which is easy to do when you roll low, like a 5. That's below mine.
So hold
Because
on.
Borman's intelligence is 11.
Okay.
I'm literate.
I'll have Allure try and figure out the ring after you're done with the javelin.
So this is
All right.
the short sword of quickness.
Nice. I wish I could use sharp weapons.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But I mean, it's magical, it's tradable, it's got a +2. I mean,
Pretty damn good. A good find.
It's a light weapon. If I was wanting to go dual wielding, that would a short sword and a dagger.
I mean,
Just
if
makes
ever
the
I
other
just need
tower
like
worth
extra
it.
attackage, that would be good. If Dentry wasn't so built for like defending.
Yeah.
But maybe Jackson.
If Jackson wants it, you can have it. I mean, I've just got it stored in the bag of shit I got to deal with.
I'd have to look up how dual wielding works before I commit to that because the rules are so different in this. I have to see what it is.
You take a -2 in one hand and -4 in the other, I think.
Correct.
Oh, so it's the same.
You still get the bonus to your initiative, even if you don't happen to bust out that particular sword. If you just have it on your person. I wonder.
You would have to be wielding it.
Oh, okay.
It says when you attack with it.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, it's got that fucked up language that keeps you from
cheating, basically.
Yeah. We love to cheat.
Within the rules, yeah.
Well,
cheat within.
I will say that with Old School Essentials Advanced, there's a lot less of that than there was in like 5th edition. 5th edition, fucking Jeremy Crawford, he'll write like 6 paragraphs in a really small font, so it's a whole lot of words. And when in reality, when you go over the ruling, it comes down to like 2 sentences in the middle of those 6 paragraphs. And that's all that really needed to be written, is that that is what it boils down to, is these 2 sentences, and that's the entire ruling. And the rest of it was all bullshit that didn't need to be there. I've run into that many times. So these 4 javelins you discover are javelins of seeking.
Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
Is a javelin a strength or a dex-based weapon?
It would be a dex-based weapon because it's for throwing. I mean, you can, if I remember correctly, let me double check. Javelin.
D4 plus 6. Damn.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it is a missile weapon. But you could use it, I think, as a short spear, which would do D4 damage, and that would make it, of course, a melee weapon.
It has a plus 6 to attack.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't know what here's the downside. You don't know what the command word is. Only thing that's written on these is it looks like a bullseye target.
Everybody tried the word bullseye in their respective languages. It's probably in Dwarven or some crap. What did Duergar speak?
They would speak Undercommon or Duergar.
Okay. If we get another one that surrenders, let's ask him what the word bullseye is.
Okay.
Maybe some intense research or something might pay off with some selective, correct, a good choice of magic spells.
Or target. I'm trying to think of what else the word could be.
Right. We could try it in Draconian.
I'll just start talking at it.
Yeah.
So all that's left is the ring.
Yeah, Laura said she was going to do all that.
I'll try. Let's see.
Seeking. And
Yay.
What'd you get?
5.
Okay. This, and I'm just making it now. think you're going to be really excited about this.
Mm. Okay.
No matter what, act excited, everybody.
I do have 2 rings, I realize, though. So if I really like it, I'm going to have to get rid of one. One has a bunch of spells loaded on it. The other one's a protection ring.
You got 2 characters.
The other one has a water walking ring and nothing else.
Yeah. And then we still got Dentry and Jackson. Don't really have a lot of rings, I don't think.
I don't think either of them has a ring.
I have a
Yeah.
So I forget I have the ring of protection on all the time. Like I can't think of one time that I actually added +1 to my saves. Ooh.
It is
Yeah,
the
it's that
ring of
saves part that
control
I forget.
humans.
Okay, well I'm gonna take that and you guys can fight over the ring of protection. How's that sound? Okay, I'm gonna just erase
Dentry
it
has
off
a ring
mine.
of protection.
So it's yeah, +1 to saves, and I think it makes your AC subtract 1.
So it's activated by placing it on a finger or thumb. Magical ring's effect is continuously active and ends if the ring is removed. A character can wear 2 magic rings, on one on each hand. If more are worn, their magical effects do not function. Cursed rings cannot be deactivated by wearing more magical rings. So there's that. But it doesn't say anything about charges, so I think this just works.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, give it to one of the
Laura.
Dentry Jackson guys. I mean, if you say there's a ring of protection, someone's got to get.
Yes.
Because that gives what, a
Yeah.
-1 to AC?
Minus 1
Yeah,
to
it gives you
AC, +1 to saves.
Give it to Dentry.
Okay, enjoy Dentry. You won't now
I'll give it,
have
I mean,
better-
wait, do they stack? Because if they don't stack, give it to Jackson.
I don't
They would
know.
not stack.
Okay, then Jackson will take it.
Yeah, give it
Is
to
that-
Jackson.
Dentry has one already.
Yeah.
And I forget the same way she does that, like, everybody gets a +1 on saving throws within 5 feet.
Right.
Yeah. It's hard for me to want to claim too much on the magic things because I just got a pet dragon. I mean, for
Well, you
at
are
least-
a pet dragon.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's really
You
fun
can't
and
wear the
cool.
ring right now anyway.
Not Malachi, and Borman's got his invisibility ring that is extremely powerful. So
And aren't you already max AC, or can you go down one more?
I could go down one more to a
want the-
-3.
Do you want the ring? 'Cause,
No,
I mean, it
you go
basically
ahead,
makes you
'cause-
unhittable.
I know, but you're a heavy hitter that doesn't use a shield.
Yeah, that's
And he
that's
has
the
the shield.
thing.
It's just not a special shield.
Oh, well, I mean, the thing is I've got that 18 AC that drops my. I mean, that's like really good on my AC. So, I mean, I just law of averages. It's better to get you guys to -2 or something before I start really trying to hit that other one.
Fair.
Just
Yeah, you're a
That's
tank.
all.
Take it. It's great.
yeah. I mean, you are a frontline presence of both your guys. Jackson,
Ooh.
especially with his long foot range, you get yourself out in the middle of nowhere and get surrounded more than anybody else.
True. And if Jackson starts going for that, like if he takes the ring and parts with the shield, ooh, dang. Ooh, maybe Dentry should just part with his shield and go to a 0 AC and take that sword.
Oh, and you want to dual wield?
Dentry being a dual wield fighter would be kind of fun.
So
Try
there,
it.
Because his shield, he's just got a basic ass shield anyway, so he's not gonna lose anything. I mean, if Jackson gives up his shield, he's giving up a +1 shield. So
so something to think about for Dentry. There is a combat talent, and of course, I don't. What level is Dentry?
currently 6.
So at level 10, there is a combat talent called Main Gauche. One fighter with a dagger in his offhand in place of a shield, the fighter may choose each combat round to either gain a +1 bonus to his armor class or a +1 bonus to his attack rolls.
But that's a dagger, not a short sword.
True. I mean, yeah.
What's the attack roll on the short sword versus a dagger's 4, the short sword 6?
Correct.
That's 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
And the short sword has all the magic extra 2 anyway.
True.
And that's at level 10, which is eternity from now.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Well, if you
Okay.
want the short sword and you want to play around with it, take it. Take the short sword. Here's the short sword, my friend. You
Gentry's
carry
going
it
to
up.
take the short sword.
The +2 to your initiative, you know, can really be beneficial. I mean, yeah. And then so we've got, yeah. The only thing that's not claimed out of that last stash would be the 4 javelins of seeking that we need the word of whatever to get them to work.
Yeah,
Giving Jackson initiative boost with his speed would be amazing. But he'd lose the damage. And he wouldn't have the Vorpal. Oof.
Yeah.
Nope. Keeping the Vorpal. Dentry's going to become a dual wielder. Jackson takes the ring. There it is. Okay. Jackson now has the ring. So both my characters have the ring. So please remember that. Help me remember the whole thing about -1 or +1 to saving throws. Okay. No more shield. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, still shield. Gentry, no more shield.
So you're gonna go. You're gonna take the -2 on main attack and -4 on offhand.
Yes. Because the blood sweep gives. I'm already at a +5 to hit as it is. So -2 is like, okay, I'm at a +3.
Right.
But I get 2 attacks now.
Right.
And the second attack is at a +2 anyway. So it's a -4 on the offhand?
Correct.
So that balances out to, I think it's just an even then. Because it's a +2 with the weapon, a +2 for the strength, -4. So yeah, it just becomes an even roll.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
No, not when you think about it. I mean, because you
still
get
a +2.
Yeah, and you start getting, you know, you've got a good THACO, you know, that kind of builds in with that.
Yeah,
and
my AC still only 0, so that's not bad.
Yeah. You got to do something. We got to start getting more attacks.
All right, AC 0. Wait, one important thing to look up here. Do I have to have a shield to have defender? I don't know if there's any requirements for that.
It says when the fighter is in melee with the foe, any attacks the foe makes at characters other than the fighter are penalized at -2. You do not.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like I have to have a shield to do it.
Nope.
Alrighty. Dantry is now a dual wielder.
Yeah.
2 short sword.
So, Malachi, in your dragon form, I assume you're up on top of the tower.
Yeah, that's why I put him up there, because I'm a little bit big to start going through normal doors and stuff.
You're right. And you can see, looking through this arch, you can see that a number of the Duergar have come out of the barracks and are kind of encircled around a very fancy dressed Duergar standing in the middle here. And up here at the other watchtower, there are 10 Duergar. There's one on the rooftop, and there are 9 that have come out of that watchtower and are kind of positioned.
Is there a pretty big rock or anything kind of laying around here?
There's rocks all over the place.
I'd like to grab a nice sized rock and fly up about 400 feet and then just try to drop it on that special guy in the middle of the thing.
Okay.
It's actually, the rules are actually in the combat thing.
For dropping a rock.
It's dropping shit, bombing.
Right.
You got to be over 300 feet. And I'm just doing this because I want to try to use those rules, and that's just that.
Oh.
Let's see where I remember.
So now wait a minute. So optional rule for 2-weapon fighting. Characters with a dex or strength as a prime requisite, so that's Dentry, may choose to wield 2 one-handed weapons as follows. A secondary weapon must be of small size dagger or hand axe. Attacks with the primary weapon suffer a -2 penalty. Characters may make 1 extra attack per round with a secondary weapon and a -4 penalty. So yeah, no, you fit all of the prereqs.
Wait, you said it has to be a dagger or a hand axe?
Yes.
So not a short sword.
Right.
So I can't use it.
Right.
Unless I have the throwing hand axe.
Correct. You could use the throwing hand axe.
Can I throw the throwing hand axe as my secondary weapon?
You can. And then you could go 2-handed with the bastard axe, or with the bastard sword.
So throw the hand axe, and while it's going, use the 2-handed sword, and then go back to the thing.
Right.
So wait, while I'm throwing it, does that mean I don't get the penalty for the 2-handed sword?
No, I would still say that would count as an attack.
But I've been throwing the axe, so the axe is not in my. I'm playing. I'm totally playing.
And I would say that throwing the axe would be at the -4 penalty because you're going to be having the axe in your offhand.
True, and it's only a +1 to. Oof, that makes it a -3. Shit.
Well, your
I don't
hand
know if
axe and
that's
throwing
worth-
is a +2, isn't it?
It's a +1 throwing hand axe.
Really?
That's what I have written down. There's 2 of them, but they're +1 throwing hand axes, aren't they?
That's right.
Okay.
Because Borman got one and you got one of the +1 throwing axes. They do 2d6 +1 damage.
I gotcha. So let's see here.
And they're beautiful, by the way. I love them. I love mine.
Wait, how can I use the bastard sword 2-handed if I'm holding the axe in the other hand? Or is it like when I throw the axe, I can swing the sword, and then after I'm done swinging, I catch the axe?
Right.
Like, how are you?
Well,
Okay.
you would throw the axe, make your attack with the bastard sword, and catch the axe as it came back.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Okay, so that's how that would work.
Yeah.
So but I'd be at a minus. Is it a +1 to throw with the throwing? Yeah, +1 throwing axe.
it's +1 to your +1 plus your dex to attack.
I'd be at a -3 because of the -4 offhand.
Right.
Oof, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good enough weapon. The benefit of having it, the likelihood of it hitting isn't high enough.
Yeah.
-3 to hit is a lot.
Yeah, you'd almost want like a +2 dagger or a +3 dagger even before.
Yeah, I'd need something that had a serious plus to it. And I can't use the short sword of speed that way.
And I mean, it's saying dagger or hand axe being a small size. And I'm not sure why. Well, I guess a short sword, if you're counting a short sword being similar to like a Roman gladius, they're not really that small.
Right. Like they're short, but they're not like daggers.
Right.
Or a dagger is small and a hand axe is small.
Well, a dagger can be really quite long, but it's not going to be as long as like a gladius. And a dagger, even if it is long, it's not going to be hefty. It's going to be a much thinner blade.
Yeah, more like a stabby, pointy,
Right.
piercy, not slashy.
Right.
Damn. I don't think I'm going to do the dual wield for now then, because I'm not going to be able to use a short sword.
Right.
So, short sword's just sitting there in case I ever need like the extra speed of speediness, I guess.
Or if you break another magical item, it'll be right there.
There it is. You know, at least then You know me, I sure like to break metal items.
So, Malachi, you see the so you fly up. You can take the 2 rounds to fly up to
I'm trying to get as big a rock as I can. It says flying creatures may pick up rocks or other objects and drop them from above.
right.
Altitude at most 300 feet. So I'm wanting to come in at, my 300 feet altitude, and it says chance to hit a 16 or higher on a D20. And then it says affected area damage. Depending on the size of the bomb, larger creatures can carry larger bombs. For example, a bomb from a flying creature able to carry a human might inflict 2d6 damage to all creatures in in a 10 by 10 area.
I would say that
So,
you could probably do 4d6 damage. Well, 3d6 damage with a boulder. But hold on just a moment. Let's see how interesting this is going to get.
the sheer effect of just something.
Unusual.
I'm thinking if I drop a bomb in the middle of their area there, bomb not exploding, just being something from above.
Right.
And I fly back and I scoop up everybody on our back, we can go right to the entrance like Cameron was wanting to just fly and walk in.
Why would we go to the
Right.
entrance? Did you see how much loot we just got? We taking everything.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, I'm
guess-
becoming
I
Borman
guess-
for a turn. Dude, we just got 20,000 gold pieces.
Right, all right. So did
How
you?
is the dragon
Yeah.
and Borman, our greediest characters, suddenly not interested in taking everything?
Oh, I am, but Cameron was wanting just to land and walk in, so I was trying to.
That was before we got 20,000.
Yeah, they all came out. It doesn't really work now.
Yeah,
Like that's too much. We got to do it.
but I mean, if I'll continually drop high out.
I'm only one member. If the party
Right.
wants to go in, we go in.
Oh, Borman will not, and neither will Malachi. Is all about collecting as much riches as possible and putting them in one location, preferably one that we just not tell other people about. Maybe we could sleep there.
So we just gotta hide our loot somewhere, is what you're saying?
And sleep on it. We all just kind of waller around and like swim in gold. Doesn't that sound romantic?
Everything but the sleeping part. You are far too gorgeous to sleep next to.
Oh, that is so flattering, and I love you for it.
So, Malachi, you also see stepping out of the tree line is here. You see a werebear standing on his hind legs, walking around like he's a person. And he's stepping forward. He is staring intently at that black dragon.
Well, he will watch me pick up the biggest fucking bomb I could possibly fucking pick up and lumber and labor up to that 300 feet above the deck.
All right.
And I'm going to try to drop it at ground zero in a thing. But just before I pick up this huge bomb, I will yell out, werebear in the woods. Dispatch of it before it interferes with my nest.
Okay. So if you're going to drop that rock, go ahead and, well... We got a whole bunch of shit going on here.
Maybe we ought to get up on the top of the tower or something.
Oh no, Dentry wants to test his sword on the werebear.
Okay.
It counts as a
All right,
transforming
well,
creature.
you know,
Dentry
Don't
wants
get
to-
bit.
Everybody's gonna need to roll a niche.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. That's what you want, my friend.
Ugh.
Oh, I need to look, I guess.
I did horrible.
Yeah, I did pretty
Dentry
bad.
wants to
Malachi
read.
no longer gets a bonus to his initiative because his stats have changed. He's no longer
I would
what
say
he
you're.
once was.
Yeah. It would just be a raw roll.
Never roll
Which is
raw.
okay. Yeah.
Always roll with protection.
And so Dentry and Jackson and everybody's inside the tower right now, right?
Except for Malachi.
Okay. Well, yeah, I will definitely yell out that
Dentry's up in the tower too. All right, Dentry's got to go up this tower.
we were playing with weapons and shit. We were the loot, I just sat on top of the tower as I can't really go in these buildings, which is why I can't permanently stay a dragon because, I mean, it's just I can't fit inside normal buildings.
I don't think that's a good enough reason to not go inside, to not be a dragon.
Yeah, no.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I mean,
if you could be a dragon, then always be yourself unless you can be a dragon.
Right. Well, we'll see how all that works out on everything.
So Malachi, as he's climbing up into the sky, yells out, booming, growly voice, that there is a werebear approaching. I would assume that he has also informed everybody about all the Duergar pouring out of the barracks and the guard tower. So, Borman, what do you want to do? I mean, you're rolling around in the coins, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm going to turn invisible.
Okay.
And I'm going to take this turn to...
I would think that you're still hasted, right?
Yeah, I think those are turns.
Yeah, because it's like an hour. So.
Yeah. So fuck yeah, that's wonderful. I'm just gonna invisibility. Can I, with all my magic and shit, double movement and all that? Can I get just outside the tower?
Let's see. I mean, this tower, the entire first floor. I mean, you guys opened up the door and like coins started piling out. I mean, they're what? 20 feet. The base of this tower is 20 feet square and 10-foot high ceiling. So, like I said, you open the doors and shit starts pouring out. Yes, I would say.
So yeah, I mean, I want to go as close as I can to the werebear. So you just put me. I'm headed that way to the werebear.
What's your movement?
Invisible. My movement right now is 30 in combat round, so I'll go 60.
Oh yeah. There's 30. There is another 30. So that puts you there, but you are invisible.
Yeah, then that's where I'll be.
Although, I mean, yes, you are invisible, but go ahead and make a stealth check. Or, I'm sorry, a move silently check.
I have that automatically.
Oh, that's right, because of your boots. That's right.
Yeah,
so,
they're fabulous thigh-high boots with little bedazzled jewels all over them.
You are correct, sir. I forgot about that.
They're not a high heel, they're a mid heel.
They're not pumps.
No. I've got to be able to move around,
Right, yeah.
But,
they're stripper boots. They've got a clear heel with a goldfish in it.
Hell yeah.
No, his has a D20. He wants to show off.
Yes, it's a D20 that rattles around.
It's a D20 shaped blowfish.
Yes. So you double move. I mean, you could make a ranged attack, or you could make. I mean, if you've got a
Nope.
bow, you could make 2 ranged attacks.
I understand that, but right now it's all about doing my thing. If I could, I'd be hugging this tree
Yeah, you
and
could do
just
that.
gonna
Yeah.
wait for. Yeah, I'm right there. Nobody knows I'm there, and yeah, that's where I want to be. Because I mean, once I attack, I'm no longer invisible, and all that shit's coming out, and so I want to maximize things as everything develops.
Okay.
I think it's going to take a while for people to come out of the tower.
When the hell did you learn tactics?
I know, right? Since when is he acting
Well-
all intelligently? God damn.
Right.
Oh, you always rush ahead, attack. Nobody else is anywhere nearby.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get behind him because I have to get behind him for the backstab, and I don't want to lose my invisibility without getting a backstab.
Well,
because that gives me +4 to the attack, and it means that I do double damage.
Early last year, he did learn the lesson of to not run forward, like when his original wizard, his magic user, walked into that hallway and then ended up painting the dungeon with his guts. From
Oh no! When this werebear walks
Salad
past
shooters.
me, I'm sticking him in the neck with my fucking longsword. I mean, that's my plan. But
Okay.
I want him to pass me to do it. I want to get it. I have to get him from behind to get the backstab.
What is
You're
Jackson?
still gonna do
What is Jackson doing?
it. Jackson is cloaked up, hopefully.
Okay, so you said cloaked up, right? Not coked up.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like Borman. So yeah, you are invised. He will get a 1 in 6 chance of seeing you.
Essentially, I'm gonna do exactly what you just had me do, which is I'm gonna move up to here and be like looking around this corner,
So
waiting for
coming out of the tower takes 20 feet of movement.
Okay. Coming out of the tower takes 20 feet of movement. Is there any way to move more than my 60 feet?
No.
Okay. Then I guess I'm here. 20 feet, and then I do a little slide down, and I'm about here.
Okay. So he does not.
I have
see
a
you.
plan. I'm going to go watch the mayhem happen.
Okay. All right, Malachi. You need to get a 16 or better on a d20.
Okay, let's see how this works out.
I mean, there's so many of them. I feel like just randomly it's going to hit one of them.
No, I didn't.
You did not. Roll. Who were you aiming for? You're going dead center for the captain. Roll a roll a d4. Clockwise will be direction. A 3.
3.
So it goes south, and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I guess I'm somewhere in here now, but I'm very high up in the air, right?
Yeah, you're like over here, and you drop it, and it bounces and shatters this or shatters on these on this bedrock and misses everybody.
You missed by a lot. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, that's how that works, you know. And I will yell out to them, you know, you will be my dinner.
Okay.
And then and then I'm going to just do a quick turn and fly next round, I guess. I don't know. I got 240 in the air. Something crazy like that.
You've got 80 in the air for encounter.
Yeah. So
you move 8 of these squares.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's where it started it off. So that right?
Yeah.
Or okay, so then I'm moving back to get another rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I am 300 feet in the air.
Okay.
You know, maybe now I've kind of leveled down some, kind of going diagonal. So now I'm like 250 feet in the air. because I have to come down and get another rock. It's
Right.
yeah. I will ignore the werebear as my subjects will dispatch him.
I say to the rest of the party, how long are we going to let him go on with this whole my subjects shit?
So
At least until the Duergar are dead.
the
Fair.
the werebear sees the dragon drop the rock and it explode on the bedrock over here, and he succeeds on his check. He doesn't blindly run away, but he does change form. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't change form because he was already in bear form. So he is going to nope out. But he does it wisely. So 2, 4, and he's running back into the woods.
So he came out because he saw a dragon, and then when the dragon did dragon shit, he said, "Never mind."
Yes, but he doesn't. He's not blindly running away. He is using the trees as cover.
All right.
Maven.
What's the wise
He's decided
decision?
that this might not be the best place for him, and he's probably going to tell his friends that, hey, they've got a dragon.
Right.
Or a dragon has them.
Right.
Something. There's a dragon over there.
Mavis, what would you like to do?
Move. It's 5 feet a square or 10?
10.
10? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can't go too far.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, were you inside the tower?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay, so it's 20 feet to get out of the tower.
Oh, so I'm more like here-ish.
Okay.
Okay.
Captain
Captain.
Brenham Bronzebleeder. There he is. He makes his morale check, and he loudly orders his men to attack the south guard tower, and he is going to try to take shelter next to one of the barracks buildings. Alora, what would you like to do?
Let me look at what the movement rate is on my broom. 80. Okay. I'll start heading over that way then. So 20 to, I think I was in the tower too.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm making it too far, but cruising along pretty well.
Okay, so you're zipping over there. Dentry, what would you like to do?
Dentry saw the thing run away, and he's like, "Ah, damn it, fine. I guess I'll go this way." And slides down and goes there.
Sorry.
Dentry got no movement, so I mean, no, it's cool. The werebear did what the werebear was supposed to do. Dentry was like, "I guess I can't use my sword on that today." But Dentry having like damn near no movement, that's about all he can do.
The Duergar are going to do what they were ordered. Well, are they going to do what they were ordered?
I mean,
no, they are shitting bricks over the site of the dragon, and the Duergar are running in blind fear. This guy's gonna run this way.
I'll probably save their lives, honestly.
This guy's actually gonna run inside the building. this guy is going to... He's also going to go into the building. This guy is going to run over here. This guy's running over here. This guy runs inside the building. This guy runs inside the building. This guy and this guy run inside the building. This guy runs away. This guy runs away. He
See,
slides
now it's an
down.
open battle. It'll be a hunt.
And the guy on the roof ducks inside the building. Oh,
I mean, not altogether stupid.
deleted one that was... Okay. So yeah, a bunch of them run inside the buildings trying to take cover from the scary, scary dragon, and Captain Bronzebleeder is yelling out, "Cowards! Cowards!" and is really pissed off. Malachi, roll a wisdom ability check.
I don't know what the wisdom of a dragon is, but I rolled 10.
Is it under Malachi's wisdom?
Actually, it is Malachi's wisdom.
Okay. So, Malachi, you kind of looking down on Captain Bronzebleeder, and you can't get a really good image of him. But you notice something different in that compared to the other Duergar, he seems to be... he doesn't have a blank expression, or he doesn't seem vacant.
So these other Duergar are maybe thralls or something.
Possibly. Borman, what would you like to do?
Borman will see the werebear kind of go off the other way and think about his companions. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right up there.
Okay. Okay.
Right now, yeah, the werebear's leaving, and that is just fine with me.
Okay. You're just gonna, are you readying an action, or are you just not doing anything? You can do, I mean, I guess you could do a ranged attack, but...
I'm wanting to backstab or something along them lines. And
okay.
So I mean, Borman doesn't necessarily know what's coming out of there. He just knows something's coming out of there. There's
right.
chaos and people yelling, and they're kind of headed out. And then Alora, Malachi, I mean, well, he's not worried about Malachi anymore, but Alora, Jackson, Didry, and Mavis are all kind of on this line headed to the arch.
Okay.
So what I will do is I will look for traps. How about that?
Okay. And you do find a trap. You find... you find a trap right there.
But yeah, if anybody crosses my thing, I'll be like, there's a trap under the arch.
There's an alarm trap. Cleverly, partially hidden under the snow.
I think they're pretty alarmed already.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've looked for traps. There's Jackson. If he crosses me, if he runs past me, I'll tell him there's a trap underneath the arch.
Okay.
But
So
I don't want to yell out if I don't want to be louder than anything that 10 feet. I mean, I'm
Right.
invisible and nobody knows I'm there.
Right.
And I get a backstab, and I want my backstab.
Okay. So Jackson, what are you doing?
Jackson was continuing with the plan to basically do exactly what he said. I'm gonna go to right. Actually, I was planning on stopping right before where the trap is to kind of gander inside and see what I see before moving
Oh.
on.
Okay. So Jackson or so Borman would have a chance to inform Jackson that there is a trap ahead.
There's a trap under the arch.
Oh, well, shit. Jackson will no longer proceed forward, seeing only 4-ish enemies in front of him because you probably can't see the 2 off to the side or in that building over there.
Right.
So he's gonna stop there and kind of like, well, disable the damn trap then.
So Malachi, you're 300 feet up, and you can only move
Oh.
80 feet per round flying.
I said 250.
Okay.
Remember I said I went down?
Right. So
yes,
even
I-
at 250, you can still only move 80 feet.
I understand. So I will go. I'm going to drop 80 feet total, but can I move sideways or anything in that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going down. So let's see. 250 minus 80 is 170, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I'm seeing this rock right there.
Well, here's my
There's
point
one
though.
right here.
Here's my point
Yeah.
though. If you it's going to take you multiple rounds to get down to get to and pick up the rock, then you're going to have to fly multiple rounds up to 300 feet. You'd probably be better off using your flying down and using your 60-foot line for your breath weapon,
I understand.
or
I
melting a
was-
building, or
I would, yeah. I was thinking about dropping one right there on the captain's fucking building and see what happens to his thralls.
but it's going to
Uh,
take you like what?
Well, it's all on DM's discretion. It says a maximum of 300 feet. Doesn't say I have to get 300 feet.
No, but I mean, yeah. So I'm just saying is that it's going to take you multiple rounds to get up to a decent height.
Right. I'll probably breathe on them on my way up or something. I might not even pick, this rock, being able to chunk it, hit this arch or drop it on a building, still has an effect, even if I don't get way up at 5 million feet in the air.
Right.
I could still have, something, a tree, a dead Duergar, something, to send that way. The terror makes the combat worthwhile. It's not necessarily about quickly killing everything.
Right.
Savor this moment.
Right.
If they don't
It's really
shit
embracing your
themselves, they will
chaotic
not
self
take
is what you're saying.
Yes. It's like, oh, I almost got him. And I'm just kind of, I'm still coming down.
Okay.
As the combat, everything happens, I might change my
So
direction.
where are you coming? Where you've moved sideways, you said. So where are you coming down at? And
Well, hell,
you can pick
can I
80,
land
you can
on
pick
top
8
of the-
squares any direction.
Can I land on top of the arch there?
The arch is
Fucking big.
80 feet tall. So if you're down to 170, you're coming down towards the top of the arch. Yes.
All right, then. So, yeah, I'll just circle around and yell grumblings at them all. I will scar you so hard your children will come out mauled.
The werebear is going to continue his retreat.
Goodbye, bear. I will eat you later.
And I will say that he is just out of the combat. He's not that dumb. Mavis, what would you like to do?
Run on my stumpy legs towards the arch. One,
Clank,
two,
clank,
three.
clank, clank. Okay.
Yeah.
Captain Bronzebleeder. He is not scared of the dragon. He's moving around the building. Laura, what would you like to do?
Keep flying. So, but the arch is 80 up. I can almost make it on top of it. Oh, wait, I could fly over the part that's broken, probably. I'm going to park myself up there and watch and heal Malachi if he needs it when he comes down.
Okay. Gentry, what would you like to do?
We're just gonna say Dentry's gonna keep trying to get there, but it's gonna take him a while.
Right? Yeah.
So the plan is just for Dentry to keep on moving forward. It's gonna be at least 3 turns before you even get to the arch.
Okay. All right. The Duergar.
They only move 2 per round anyway, so it's not like they're speedy quickies. It's not like they're on Jedi fly bikes or nothing. Many of them seem to be leaving the area.
Yes.
The psychological warfare does make the whole event better.
Yes, they are running away. Hold on here.
Yeah, I guess I can still get my front on that I've got more than 21 hit points or whatever,
Right.
24, I think it is.
All right. So,
It's 23.
these two appear to be running towards the mine entrance. Now, Laura, you've got a pretty solid view of the mine entrance, and the Duergar that surrendered to Malachi was saying that they were creeped out by the dwarf statues, and you can see what he's talking about up here. You can see that there are a bunch of incredibly lifelike statues depicting dwarves running away from the mine. They look like they're running out of the mine.
They got turned into stone by the dragon one day.
I bet, yeah, stone dragon.
And you can see that there is a minecart rail that leads into the mine. It just basically goes into darkness back in here. And you can just make out that it looks like this minecart was kind of automated in some way. It's chain driven. The entrance is 70 feet tall by 30 feet wide and is carved from directly into the granite of the mountain. And you can see that sparkling on the inside walls, there is crystals that are growing into the walls. And on the outside is lined by electrum plaques that are carved in Domshek runes to dwarvish language on the outside of this mine. Borman, what do you want to do?
Is that alarm trap easily avoidable?
Well, you know where it's at, and you said that there was a trap there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Jackson knows.
How hard would it be to disable the alarm trap?
You would have to move up and make a disable check. That would be your turn. So
I guess I set it off.
Yeah. So you go to disable the alarm trap, and it's no longer trapped. But everybody in the area, coming from the mine, you can hear the sound of a loud gong.
All right.
And so that's where we're going to break for today. We will pick this up next week at 12 o'clock on Saturday. But let me divvy up some XP. You guys got a ton.
I bet.
So it is... Whew. You each get 4,033 experience points.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys really lucked out on that treasure roll.
Just to clarify, that was 4,033.
Correct.
Not enough for a level, but oh yeah, I'm loving it.
That was badass.
Yeah.
And we'll just need to remember that Malachi is still a black dragon.
Oh, that won't be hard.
Right? Yes.
Oh, Allura just barely leveled up. Good.
Nice.
Hooray.
Yay!
Cool.
Laura's what, level 8 now?
No, it'll be 6.
Okay.
Mavis had that book that let her like jump a level. And
Right.
that's why.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll have to see what that.
You should have more hit points. I mean, you should have more experience points than that on Allura. Are you adding your bonus?
Yeah, are you calculating any bonus from your prime requisites?
I'm not sure what you mean.
So, okay, so for the, let me...
She's got like a 16 charisma or some shit that really...
So,
Okay.
a witch... A witch's prime rec is... I get this to behave. Witch is page 14. So the witch's prime requisite is, it doesn't say. That's interesting. I would think that, so her requirement is that she has a wisdom of 9. Oh, prime requisite is wisdom. So what is Allura's wisdom?
14.
So a 14 should get her a plus 5% to XP. So you would take that 4,033 plus 5%.
I have been adding 5%. I'm good
Okay.
on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my TACO's finally 17 instead of 19, so that's really cool.
That's pretty awesome, yes.
Yeah, that'll make a big difference.
But yeah, you so you said she was level 6 now?
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff.
So she gets a
changes.
first level, or she gets 1/3 level spells.
Oh, cool. I'll have to look up what spell I want to put there.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level. So there are some, there's blindness, deafness, clairvoyance, cure or cause disease, dispel magic, fly, growth of animal, hold person, pain, that's a fun one, protection from normal missiles, and remove curse. Did she get, that's witch hunter.
A bunch of my saving throws go down. That's really cool too.
Yeah, all she gets is 1 new 3rd level spell.
Well, I'm happy about it.
Yeah, and your your saving throws increase, don't they?
Mhm.
And your TACO
Yeah, her THAC0 goes to 17, and her
Yeah.
saving throws are better by quite a bit.
Yeah,
Well,
that's pretty badass.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a whole bunch of fucking experience, and we probably will get a whole bunch more in all of this.
Yeah, you guys will have to.
I got to
discuss-
think scattering the minions really.
You guys will have to discuss how to carry out that. I mean, there's what 23,000 or 24,200 coins worth of treasure in this tower.
I might just have to bite the bullet and carry it as a dragon.
Well, even then, you'd only be able to carry like maybe 15,000 worth, and that's assuming that you. I mean, probably a bag or something. Oh, I've got all these coins. What are we gonna do with all these
Right.
coins?
Yeah. Well, it's still a good problem to have. We could cast floating disc.
True. I mean,
Could
that would
possibly
get
do
some
it,
of it
but
out.
still, we figure that out on. Yeah, figure it out on the back end. Right now, we are collecting and hoarding.
Right. Yes. All the loot goes in this one tower until it bursts. All right. I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
All right. Good
All right.
game.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, y'all have a great night.
You
Thanks
too.
a lot.
Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.